Yeah, and he makes him look like a massive douche. I think that he was once the king, the richest man on earth, and now he's not. And I think that that's all he wants. I think
again, power, human power, and ego, and especially people that have enormous resources and control over things. They don't want to relinquish that grip.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
It's like, bro, he should be living in an all-inclusive, riding jet skis. You made it, brother. You're
you should be living like Jeff Bezos.
Right. Yeah.
On
at least be
yacht
happy
with his hot girlfriend.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
At least be happy.
That's what I want out of my billionaires. I want Jeff Bezos. When people criticize him, I'm like, what are you talking about? He's living the dream. All of a sudden, he's jacked. He's got this super hot girlfriend. He's got a giant yacht. Fuck yeah.
Flying into space with fucking Captain Kirk. Come on.
Big old dick rocket.
I can't figure out why he runs the Washington Post, because he owns the Washington Post.
Well, he's changed the shit out of it.
Has he?
Yeah, there's a big to-do about it because he released this article that we have to, or released a story rather. He wrote a piece essentially saying that you have to take divergent viewpoints. You have to take a bunch of different perspectives. We can't just be this left-wing echo chamber, and it's the reason why the business is faltering. I mean, all of these... I was just reading something about CNN's ratings and MSNBC's ratings post-election. They've crashed. All these left-wing kooks on YouTube are hemorrhaging subscribers, where people go, you guys are out of touch, you're not accurate, you're delusional, and people are speaking with their subscriptions, and they're speaking with their purchasing of the Washington Post, and they're purchasing the New York Times. The New York Times just debunked, in the most insane way, RFK Jr.'s assertion that the ingredients in Fruit Loops are different in Canada than they are in the United States. They fact-checked it while saying he was accurate. So their fact check, it's so dumb when you see I tweeted it. I know. The fact check is so dumb because the fact check says it's not correct. They have the same ingredients except for these harmful chemicals.
What the fuck?
Look at this. Mr. Kennedy has singled out Fruit Loops as an example of a product with too many artificial ingredients, questioning why the Canadian version has fewer than the U.S. version. But he was wrong. The ingredient list is roughly the same, although Canada's has natural colorings made from blueberries and carrots, while the U.S. product contains red dye 40, yellow 5, and blue 1, as well as butylated hydroxytoluene, or BHT, a lab-made chemical that is used for freshness, according to the ingredient label, that is the fucking dangerous chemicals that are banned in Canada that we're trying to get rid of in America, and that RFK... they're literally saying... he was wrong, but he was right.
Yeah, that made my brain hurt just reading that.
That's
it was just
the
like,
New York fucking Times.
Well, PewDiePie hadn't dressed like a Nazi for a while, so they didn't have anything to talk about, right?
I don't know what that's about.
Sorry.
But this is what the New York Times is doing. So, of course, you're going to hemorrhage subscribers. Of course. You're crazy. You're saying something that's nuts. And also, what is your motivation? Like, what's your motivation for removing potentially harmful and toxic chemicals? If someone is trying to do that for the greater health of the population, if we're saying that these things have been eliminated in other countries because they've been proven to be dangerous, what is your motivation for saying he was wrong?
Money.
Well,
I mean, what else could it be?
Clearly.
Monsanto,
ideology, left-wing rejection of RFK Jr. because now he's connected to Trump, which is connected to Nazis. It's like you go down this fucking weird rabbit hole with these people, and you're like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to remove all leftover credibility? Are you trying to eliminate because you lost so much credibility? Are you trying to kill it all? Are you secretly working for the Chinese? Like, what are you doing?
They're all in.
What are you doing?
It's probably backed by Monsanto or something, because if you look at these cereals,
a crazy statement.
It's to think that the media was once called the fourth estate in this country is mind-boggling. Honestly, to think that we used to consider them the fourth estate of government, that it was like this. Our father's generation, that's what they considered. Ted Koppel, man, they're fucking.
Well, what I'm hoping.